who falls for a rich bachelor, and she'll do anything, even masquerade as a Contessa, to win his heart. In the world television premiere of The Counterfeit Contessa. This working girl has found her Prince Charming.
I met my hero.
But to get the man of her dreams,
Contessa Sofia di Saccinello.
she'll have to pretend to be royalty.
Are you crazy?
It's a fairy tale come true.
I want to know everything about you.
Until the real Contessa shows up. Fox presents Taya Leone.
God, she's good.
In a Cinderella story for the 90s. And now, the world premiere of The Counterfeit Contessa.
Rub it in.
His name is Ivan.
Why can't I fall in love?
What, are you kidding? You could have guys standing in line for you, but you're too picky. You live in a dream world.
Don't wake me. So, what does Ivan do?
He's a communist. He fled his country.
Which country?
I don't know. One of those places. You know, they keep changing their names all the time. Anyway, Ivan says there's going to be a resurgence of the proletariat.
Great. You look swell fighting back the fat cats and Laura Ashley. So, does he know what you do for a living?
Oh, he doesn't blame me. He says I'm being exploited and that women's clothing is enslaving me. Anyway, you know, that reminds me, I need you to model for me for the fashion show tomorrow, lunch hour.
What's up?
I'm short a girl and it's dead party season, so only the richest babes and their mothers will be in here, please.
Yeah, anything for the cause. I'm late. I gotta go. See you later.
Oh, is comrade a term of endearment?
They look like little eyes, don't they? Juicy little eyes. Look, staring up at me from a plate of their own slime.
How can you run a gourmet food store and hate the food so much?
No, I never wanted to be in specialty foods. I wanted to be a figure skater. But life is the way of kicking you in the groin, doesn't it? Ooh, disgusting. Mr. Ardino. Customer.
You wait on him, okay? Please, Mr. Butterhands.
Not again. But look, he's just a customer.
Just do it for me, for this, just this once, okay?
Good morning, Mr. Everett.
Good morning, Hector.
What can I do for you?
The 8-ounce caviar?
Yes, let me see. No, the 8-ounce caviar. called a cult. Mr. Everett.
I saw him again today.
That gorgeous guy, did you say anything? You froze again. What's the matter with you?
I don't know. He's like Ashley Wilkes and Rhett Butler all in one. If that's possible.
Listen to me. People are people. Rich, poor. Ivan says we all need to work together in order to bring down the something so we can raise up someone for the good of the something or other. Think about it.
Hey, sweetheart! Hey, baby! Get in! Hey, gorgeous. Guy in the back seat wants a good time.
Shut up, Benny.
What's that, more food from work?
Yeah, some goose pate. It's just past this date. You want it?
No way. Give it to Marcus. Here, trust me.
How can they let you drive the limo without a license?
What they don't know won't hurt them. Hey, guess what I picked up today?
Mama, get this. Benny took a real Contessa over to the Fenwick today.
Her luggage. I told you, just her luggage.
You hear that? She's done her luggage on her head, just like in the movies.
Hi, Mama. How was work?
I didn't die. But she's gonna.
What seems to be the trouble?
A human bondage. Poor Betty Davis, dead again. Not a bad death scene, though. I give it a solid 6.
So what's this Contessa's name?
Contessa Sophia di Sarcinello, your gentleman.
Bah, Northern Italian.
Sophia di Sarcinello, a Contessa, and at the Fenwick? Her clothes stay at a fancier place than me. Man, to be her blazer for one day. Did you get a look at her things, Benny?
What? You think I'm gonna jimmy your trunks? The gowns were nice.
Mel?
Me.
Tell to Marcus, what does the net say?
Beast has gout.
Gout? It's a rich man's disease.
Now, if that's a rich man, maybe he got it from him.
How can he have gout?
God help us all.
What? Good boy.
Oh, Shane, that looks delicious.
What is this?
Ravioli alla Borgio.
Oh,
I can see the Borgio part. Where's the ravioli?
They eat too much, Mel.
I got the only Italian mother in Brooklyn that says that.
It's Nouvelle.
Oh, you hear that, Mel? That's very French, Mel.
It's an Italian dinner. Gina, my beautiful, let me show you something. Look. See? Huh? This is how you serve Italian food. Come here. Come here. See? Italian food is like a hug. You can't hug halfway.
Uncle Luca does.
Shut up, Benny.
It was a good dinner. You know, Pop, you don't like to go hungry while he's eating.
This family lacks class.
Hey, one day when you have your own restaurant, you can serve as little food on each plate as you want.
Don't you ever want more than this, Vinny? I mean, you ever dream of living in some fancy place with fine food and lots of time?
No.
I serve rich people fancy food all day long, and I wonder what happens when it reaches the other side.
They eat it, they get fat, and they die.
You know what I dream about?
Good woman. A good football game on Monday night. and a job that's gonna be there Tuesday morning.
Well, I want more. Like old Contessa, what's her name, huh? Vincenzo! Portami la Ferrari. I'm driving to Milano and I won't be back till Wednesday. Ciao, Federico. Ciao, Marcello.
Shut up!
You shut up, peasant.
Come on, Contessa. Help me clean up.
I do not want to go to this idiotic dress show.
Fashion show, darling Helena. You can't go through your whole life looking like something out of Field and Stream. Bubba! Bubba, it's the next vlog.
Yes, ma'am.
I hate that man's name. Refuses to change it. Sinclair, would you please tell your sister how important her debut is?
I think that she's got the idea, Mother.
Helena, being a debutante is...
Fascist.
Now, you see, she would never talk like that before the Democrats took office. Helena, I had my coming out, and you will have yours, to be introduced to the people who will one day
Rule the world.
Well, you're just being glib. Doesn't suit you.
Wash your windows, ma'am.
My God!
Hi, Don.
What's up, sister?
Dawson, you're riding too close. You're going to mar the finish or get yourself killed.
We still chowing down Saturday?
It is a formal dinner party, young man. I'll thank you to come appropriately dressed. Oh, by the way, about your escort.
I'll bring Sonia.
No, bring the performance artist.
No, absolutely not. I will not have my home used as an archery range again.
She only shot at the pillows.
I have already asked Palmer Hewitt
Palmer, Mother.
Mother, she's such a bore.
to be your escort. Her husband is doing some business in the Middle East.
And that's where I'd be married to her.
She will be a good influence on the Debs.
All right, you win, Mom. Nice suit, bro. See ya.
Such a bad boy. Well, I may have failed with Dawson, but I won't with you. Now, as per our agreement, Miss Roddenreel, you have exactly 10 minutes to go and buy your dreadful books. Yours. Then to the show.
Excuse me. You are wearing this inside out. Oh, Gina, do you believe this? I'm gonna die. I know it. I'm gonna drop dead right here on the spot.
Relax, Margot. This looks great. It's going great.
No, sweetheart. The Gucci, then the Armani, and put on some pearls.
What do you want me to wear?
Oh, the black boucle with the mink tails. Dark glasses. Now remember, casual elegance. This is a very important suit, okay? Act important. Did I just see gold lame? Is someone in this room wearing gold lame?
Oh, look at this gorgeous ghost toe, Sinclair. This Zulu. Oh, the craftsmanship is so unreal.
Put the insects away now, Helena.
The flies, Mother. You know, you dress them up to look like the real thing, and then the fish is hooked.
Don't be vulgar, dear.
I'm getting dizzy. This room is simply awash in Chanel.
Caramba! Gina?
Darling.
Child, is that you?
No. I am Contessa Sofia di Sarsanello.
Who?
Vi ricordate quei giorni a Venezia, no?
What did she say? She say you ugly.
Mother, I beg you, please don't make me do this.
Darling.
Contessa.
Darling.
Ah, Contessa di Sarzanello, how long has it been?
Too long, caro mio.
Sinclair.
In a moment, Mother.
Oh, Dio, che noia. Oh, già mi manca Roma.
Contessa?
Sì.
My name is Sinclair Everett. I am delighted to finally meet you. You're as beautiful as I was told.
Grazie.
Gina!
I read that you and your father were visiting. And I'm wondering, my family is throwing a party for my sister Helena and a few close friends, and If you're not too swamped with other engagements, we would love to have you both as our special guest this Saturday.
I'd love to. Though Papa will be unable.
Well then, my card. We'll send around my driver. Where are you staying?
Yeah, I'd, the Fenwick, but I have a driver.
Of course. Well, till Saturday.
Move your fanny, Contessa. You're on.
Huh? Oh, Margot.
That's right, Mrs. Planet Earth.
That was a nasty bump on the head.
You remember us, don't you, kid? There's no place like home.
Margot, I can't go out there now. He'll see me.
Bonnie, will you put this outfit on?
Thanks, Margot.
You owe me.
Unbelievable.
All right, get out of the way.
Where are you?
Meeting the Contessa di Salzanello.
No. Oh, Sinclair.
Oh, brother.
Oh, my God.
Cast aside your penance of fur and swim naked against the creeping tide of capitalism. You mothers of the earth. Undraped, unclothed, uncovered. Sucked to the sons of the revolution. I love you, Margot. I love you too, Ivan.
So what you gonna do, kid?
Go to the party?
Wrong answer.
What could happen?
They find you out. You embarrass both yourself and him. He hates you forever. You kill yourself in remorse.
Floyd, my whole life I've waited to feel this elegant, this desired. Today, when I put on that outfit and he kissed my hand, I was every heroine from every romantic movie I've ever seen. I have to feel that way again, even if it's just for one night.
You're gonna be skating on thin ice, Chiquita.
Truthful, huh?
I gotta be cross town in a half an hour.
Sure you want to go through with this?
Hey, I'm talking to you, Your Highness.
Hey, I was in character, for Pete's sake. What?
Good evening, Mrs. Hewitt.
You do this to irritate me.
I do it because it's comfortable, Palmer.
High tops with a tux. There's going to be a Contessa here. Her father owns Sicily or something if she's offended by your shoes.
Don't worry. I will offend her in dozens of ways before she even looks at my shoes, okay?
At least do me one tiny little favor.
And what would that be, my dear?
Put them on.
1 minute.
One second. Excuse me, sir. Mr. Ballet person, sir.
What are you going to do when the real Contessa shows? I'll have told him by then. And by that time, it won't matter anyway. You'll be mine.
You're dreaming.
Hey, when you and Marty Polo posed as undercover cops to get into the strip joints, I stop you? When you try to take Rita Mila on a joyride on that Coast Guard cutter, I say anything to Mom or Pop? This is my joyride, so just shut up and drive, for crying out loud. Now I gotta gain my composure all of a sudden.
Palmer. Hello, darling. Where's lovely? Yeah. Now, where is Dawson? You haven't forgotten him, have you?
He's outside.
Oh, well.
Hey, zip code. Here you go, kid. Oh, man. All right. All right.
Thank you, Vincent. Now remember, be back here by 11 o'clock sharp, all right? I'm gonna tell Sinclair I'm expected somewhere else. You got it?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I gotta get this dress back in one piece or Margot will kill me. How do I look? Do I look like a Contessa?
I never seen one. You look better than her luggage.
Benny? Wish me luck.
A Brooklyn Contessa? You'll need it.
Whoa, I do not see you.
Oh, but I do saw you.
I beg your pardon?
Dawson Everett. I'm Sinclair's brother.
Ah, John. Contessa Sofia di Sarcinello.
Ah.
Contessa.
Sophia, please.
Come in. My mother was so thrilled to hear that you could come.
Jeremy, what's happening?
What a lovely home, Sinclair.
Thank you. I called the hotel to confirm with you, but they said that you hadn't arrived.
Oh, they know nothing there. Very stupid. It is my father who is not yet arrived.
I'm sorry if I stare, but you look even lovelier, if that's possible, than when I first saw you.
Hello. May I get you a drink? Dawson, how nice to see you. How have you been? Oh, fine, thanks.
So right on the other side. Ah, Contessa.
Contessa, my mother, Wallace Eden Everett, the Contessa Sofia di Sarcinello.
I am so very pleased to meet you.
Ah, Contessa, how lovely you look. We're so happy to receive you. This is my daughter, Helena. Oh, no, you're such a scamp. And Mrs. Palmer Hewitt, a very dear friend of the family.
Buonasera.
Her husband is in Saudi doing something terribly strategic with the Arabs.
Contessa, we're so thrilled that you take time out of your brief stay here in New York to visit with us. It is most gracious.
I could hardly refuse such a charming man.
Ladies, the bartender has informed me he is now ready to hose down your T-shirts.
Ah, Contessa, come. The others are so eager to meet you.
I assume your family is of the London line, Sir Thomas Everett, the founder of the Royal Exchange?
Why, yes.
God, she's good.
Champagne.
Dawson, I need that research on those Manhattan estates. ASAP.
Have the whole thing wrapped up in a few days, boss. I promise.
If you need my help, just holler.
Well, there's still hope for you, Helena. You may yet turn out to be a lady. Are you implying that my brother isn't a lady?
Well, I never.
Why does Mother like that woman?
She thinks Palmer lends me some class.
Well, I think you've got class.
The captain just
Sort of.
Yes, you must.
So, how's about the royalty, huh?
Don't tell me you like this Contessa, too.
No, way too dangerous. But may I say that I do love your due?
The year before my father passed away, he had this terrace designed after a villa that he leased in Pisa. I spent a summer there with him as a kid.
She's so beautiful.
Thanks. But I've never liked copies much. Always preferred the original.
I see. But she is still lovely, yes? Perhaps more so because she wants so very much to please you, to be everything you want her to be.
Well, perhaps you're right. I never thought about it like that before.
Dinner is served. Oh, Contessa, do you prefer mashed potatoes or the stovetop?
Awesome.
Sinclair, Mother tells me your hosting services are in need. I will escort the Contessa.
All right. Forgive me, Sophia. I'll see you at the table.
Contessa, you here long?
Not long, no.
We really must take you riding. We Everetts have a fine spread up near Lake Champlain. Nothing like a romp in the woods on the back of a charging steed, eh?
I am sure, but...
You do ride?
Ride? But of course, my family are all expert riders.
You must have learned at the Spanish riding school.
Yes. Where else to ride but Spain? Spanish are the best riders, no?
Oh, yes. Oh, those wacky Spanish. But having learned in Spain, you must have ridden garrido.
Ah, well, yes. I prefer to ride the garrido.
Yeah. Here we are. By the way, Toots, the Spanish riding school is in Vienna, not Spain. And a garrido is my accountant, Ralph Garrido. He's very good. Check him out at text, huh?
I think so. It's extraordinary, yes. Contessa, I wonder, do you know the Goldsmith family?
Excuse me. No, I have never met them. I am afraid I know very little people here in New York.
Oh, but they are very little. Aren't they, Mother? About 5'3" each?
It's not what she meant.
Really?
This is my first visit to New York.
You know, I don't know if you know this, but we have one of the largest Italian communities in the world right here in Brooklyn. You should visit. You'd probably feel right at home.
Perhaps so.
You know, speaking of Italians, I have a confession to make. I just love your language. Would you mind saying something to me in Italian?
But of course. Does anyone speak Italian? In that case, ti trovo più irritante di un brufolo persistente e non mi fiderei di te più in là che posso sputare.
Oh, my. How lovely.
I'll just bet that was a very nice thing to say.
It was most fitting and well-deserved.
I read somewhere that your father is planning on making some investments in real estate here.
He does not tell me such things.
Oh, of course not.
Really?
I heard you were very much involved in his work, that you were scouting some properties here for him.
Yes? Well, sometimes I
think the Contessa is playing her cards close to the vest.
Yes. I try to keep a, how you say, low profile.
Well, it's a very wise move in this crowd. Otherwise, they'd be selling you all those empty high-rises they bought in the last feeding frenzy.
Dawson, really?
What?
What do you do, Mr. Everett?
He's a lawyer.
A very good lawyer.
Along with a certain private practice, my brother also helps from time to time with my own firm. Gathering data, finding...
I see. You are, what is that quaint American word? A gopher, yes?
Oh, no. What Sinclair means is, we do try to make sure our Dawson is properly looked after. Don't we, darling? Now, Contessa, my dear Contessa, next week is my daughter's debutante ball. And it would be so wonderful if you would come as our special guest, of course.
It's too much to ask.
No, but Helena would be so thrilled.
Huh? Really, Contessa, you simply must.
No, really,
Oh, this is just so special. Right before dinner, the Contessa was telling me she was confiding in me that she wanted just such an invitation to meet more people here in New York. Isn't that right?
Well, there you are. How wonderful.
Contessa, you look marvelous in Valentino.
Grazie. From a lovely shop in Milano. But, would you excuse me, Mrs. Hewitt?
Of course.
So I guess you want an explanation.
Oh, yes, very molto. You are, how are you, American? Say, busted. You're very good. Who are you?
My name's Gina Nardino.
Hi, Gina. You a con?
No. I work in gourmet at Watson Blundell. I met Sinclair there. Kinda.
So what's with this Contessa routine?
It's a long story.
I'm not sure I believe it. Should I count the silver before you leave this evening?
Got any spare chocolates in your pockets?
Oh, you don't miss much, do you? Tell me, how did you know about Sir Thomas Everett?
I went to Doubleday on my lunch hour, and they had this book on famous rich dead people, so I took a shot.
Nice touch.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. What are you gonna do? I mean, my brother seems to think you're the hottest thing since foreclosures.
And I think he's a dream come true.
Get out of here. Really? Sinclair? Well, there's no accounting for taste, I guess. But if you feel that way, you're gonna have to tell him the truth, aren't you?
Contessa, there you are. I've been wanting to speak with you. Are you all right?
Oh, we're fine. The Contessa and I have just been playing a little parlor game. Being in the parlor. We were each telling the other a deep, dark secret. I confessed that I cannot tell the difference between Patty Duke and her cousin Kathy. Embarrassing? You bet. I mean, after all, one comes via Zanzibar and Berkeley Square, and the other... Brooklyn Heights, wasn't it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, anyway, well, I gotta go. Ciao.
Ciao.
What's this? A dark secret? Sounds exciting.
Just a game. You go first.
No, I'm not that interesting. With me, what you see is what you get. Tell me. I want to know everything about you.
Yes. Well, I was just confessing to your brother that I'm not really able to stay in America any longer. I must go home tomorrow.
Don't say that.
All right.
Sophia, seeing you here tonight makes me realize how desperately I need to see you again. I want to spend time with you. Just the two of us. Now, you can't go back. No, I won't let you. Now, say that you'll see me before the ball. Alone.
Yeah, sure.
The party begins at 9. I'll pick you up, say, 7.
Helen?
No. And if you do, I'll dog your every step. I'll haunt you till the end of your days. I'll track you to the remotest corner of the earth if I have to. And then I'll kill you. Slowly.
Nice to have met you, Contessa.
So, you never told him?
I couldn't. And I haven't told Vinny something either. He's got to get me into the Contessa's hotel suite somehow.
What?
Well, I kind of agreed to meet Sinclair there before the party. Just us two.
Oh, my God. I mean, first it's like a big joke, Contessa Big Shot, very funny. Then you take over her identity, now you're taking over her hotel suite. Are you crazy?
Margot, he kissed me. He said I captivated him, that he had to be with me alone.
He said all that? Sober? And I gotta pay to get Ivan out of jail, that no-good commie bum.
Oh, my God.
What?
Excuse me, is Gina Nardino here, please?
She's not here. But, may I help you?
Is your brother here with you?
No.
Don't look so amazed.
Sorry. I like the look. I like it better, actually.
Nice to meet you. I'm Gina's dearest friend.
See you, Margot.
So, Contessa, I just love what you've done with the palace. The warm tones of the pickled sweetbreads play beautifully off the otherwise cool reds of the imported salamis. It all screams grandeur.
Thanks. And you know, we have some of the world's finest chocolates. Only here we charge for them. We'll have the guards check your pockets on the way out.
I only steal from my relatives.
Did you tell Sinclair?
I was going to, but I fell asleep during a heated discussion on escrow. They claimed I snored.
Couldn't you just clam up until after the party?
Yeah, I could, but I hate to see my brother hurt. Beneath that boring lawyer's exterior beats a heart of blood and muscle and, you know, those ugly little blue-veined things. What do you call them? Ventricles.
Look, this is important to me.
And to Sinclair. I know exactly how he feels. What man could possibly resist the woman who tosses back Dom Perignon at night and sells it by the case the next day?
He really likes me? Tell me all about him, what he likes and doesn't like.
Oh, let's talk about me. I'm much more interested. He loves his work.
Which is?
Corporate law, real estate holdings.
What else?
He drives a Jaguar, which he is pathetically fussy about. Don't ever put your makeup on inside the car. Lipstick stain doomed his last flame. Flosses twice a day. He cheated off me in a law exam. Denies it to this day.
Well, if you're such a good lawyer.
Oh, well, we're on to me now. Good, okay. Good. I'm a Pisces. My favorite color is...
How come your family's faces weren't red when I asked them what you did?
They hate to brag.
I think you're what we Nardinos call a mooch.
This coming from what we Everett's call a gold digger.
How dare you? This has got nothing to do with money. This has to do with elegance and romance. You wouldn't know romance if it bit you on the butt.
Would romance do that sort of thing?
Look, you think you know me just because...
I know you better than Sinclair does. And if you think he's going to care about you after he finds out who you are...
What's wrong with who I am?
Well, you tell me. You're the one who seems to be running away from it.
Look, I gotta get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here. Good luck at the ball. But I'm sure you know all the little details about the coming out.
What details?
What is the one color dress you should not wear under any circumstances to another woman's debut?
Huh?
When you see the Deb, what do you actually say to her? Hey, baby, 18 now, yowza? Or is there perhaps a more orthodox phrasing? This is a very formal gig. As a Contessa, everyone will be looking to follow your lead, but...
Margot's fitting me at the apartment Wednesday night.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, Mama.
Yeah.
How's the factory? Oh.
One day it'll all be over. Oh, Camille.
Benine, get the doctor quickly.
Such a beautiful death scene.
Mm.
I give it a solid 7.
They always look their best on the way out. Ah, are you still doing up?
I want to talk to you about something, and I can't talk to anybody else about it.
You're beaming.
I'm beaming?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. People don't beam after 9. What have you been up to?
I met my hero.
We're going to make to each other.
Oh,
This is for life, Marguerite.
When Garbo checks out, I lose it every time.
Mama, having a romance the way you want it to be, that's not such a bad thing, is it?
What do you mean?
Like in the movies. Creating it just the way you want it.
What, like this? Gina, you know why I like these movies?
Because they're so romantic.
Because they're fantasies, that's why. How old are you? That is escape. This is reality. Know the difference.
Angie, come to bed, for God's sake.
I'm talking here. You can't go to sleep without me.
The bed's too cold.
In a minute. Like I was saying. Get it straight between a prince and a real man. You confuse the two, you get your heart broke. Guaranteed.
Mama, I'm in love. I'm going to a fancy ball Friday night. Can't you just be happy for me?
Oh, Gina, of course I'm happy for you. Come here. As long as he loves you for what you are, you can't go wrong.
Tonight, maybe it's just enough to know that the man who loves me is lying awake, unable to sleep, just like me.
She agreed to meet with me at her suite before the ball. It was all so easy.
I just hope her father's real estate plans are worth your mooning over.
He doesn't have a law firm in this country. Yet. Lending his account would be a coup.
Just watch your step. I don't trust her. At the dinner, I said I liked her Valentino, and she thanked me. It was clearly Dior.
She must own 1,000 dresses.
Maybe. But she said she bought it in Milan. It was clearly an import. They make subtle changes for America. I know. She bought it here. And off the rack.
Miss Marple, you're very suspicious.
One of us has to be.
Get one champagne bubble on this gown, Gina, you're dead.
Okay, Margo.
She was a fat one, wasn't she?
Ma.
Stayed fat, too, a long time.
My God, she was like a sausage till she started breaking out.
Do you mind? Dawson, go ahead.
Oh, sure. All right, let's see. Presents. You're going to need a very pricey one for Helena.
Don't even look at me.
No, it's okay. I already picked one up for her. It's a Bugden fishing reel. Ridiculously expensive little thing, but she always wanted one, and I was going to give it to her, but you can be the hero.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Spot quiz. To whom should you send this gift, or a thank you note, or any and all correspondence relating to the coming out?
The mother of the Dab!
I knew that one.
He only told you 10 times.
Pop. Okay, let's review some dancing stuff. Fatigue is the most acceptable reason to decline a dance, and believe me, you will be asked to dance. We reviewed Waltz and Tango.
How's your toe?
It'll heal, thanks. Finally, never dance with your escort. This is very important. Mess with this and you risk social ruin. Only dance with his brother.
Funny.
Gina, spot quiz. Which Scotsman wearing this kilt?
Get out of here, Vinny!
Vinny.
Dawson, you like cannoli?
I love cannoli.
Don't feed Marcus. He's on a diet.
I'm not. Penny, don't just dump it there.
This is great. Ooh, thank you.
Want a bucket of coffee to go with that?
That sounds great.
That'd be great, thanks.
Gina, it's halftime. You want your old movie back on?
I'm busy now, Pop.
It's gaslight. He's already driven Ingrid Bergman half nuts by now.
Oh, you like old movies, huh?
Oh, yeah, sure. Me and Gina, the romantic one.
Camille, Dark Victory.
She likes death scenes.
Romance isn't a very happy thing for you, is it?
My favorite is now Voyager.
No. And that one, Betty Davis screws her life up, but she don't lose it.
I'm into depression, Mrs. Nardino, not death.
And will you be happy, Charlotte?
Oh, Jerry, don't let's ask for the moon. We have the stars. Hey, Nell, listen to this.
He knows it by heart.
I write movie reviews for the Soho option.
Make any money at that?
No, but he has other means of support.
I do some legwork for Miller and Gilbert, my brother's law firm.
Well, that's something, ain't it, Gina? A movie reviewer. Very nice.
So you see, I do know a few things about romance.
Yeah? So tell me.
Margot. So, listen, I gotta get back to the books.
Exit Paul Henri. Okay. Here, let me write my address down for you. And you should drop by if you want to cram before the finals. Go on, take it. Well, it's nice to meet you all.
Yeah, come back.
You bet, I will. Gina has a very nice family.
He's embarrassed of it.
Pop.
We're not fancy enough.
Good for you. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Anyway, thanks for the gift and your tips. It was very nice.
Sure. Anything else I can answer for you?
Yeah. Why are you helping me?
I'm a sucker for royalty. See you, Contessa.
See ya.
Okay.
Yes, it's Hewitt? Charlotte Ann, get me all the back issues of Town and Country, Vanity Fair, and European Life. Right away.
Yoo-hoo, Contessa! Here, it's all hemmed and ready to go.
Thank you, Margot.
Oh, my God.
It's them.
Who?
The Everetts. They're headed for the shop.
Let them see you with the dress. Okay, go.
You sent me another dozen jars of that horrible French goose goo. Oh, excuse me. Hot-headed. Oh, don't talk to me about salmon roe. I just ate.
Mr. Butterhands, quick. Customers.
Well, imagine that. Deal with it, Gina.
Mr. Butterhands, please.
Ow! Please, stop that. Yes, that's not it. Gina, stop molesting my cavity.
This?
Gina, pull yourself together.
Excuse me?
Sorry. Now, oh, yes. That last one.
Yeah.
The 8-ounce caviar? On account?
Houses, parties, everything's about money with his family. There's no soul. I mean, where does fun or happiness or love fit in? Excuse me, but don't you think that love is important?
Lena.
Well, or is love just, you know, another business arrangement?
Love is...
Helena, darling, of course love is important. It's just not as reliable as a really good piece of property. So you'll need a home large enough to allow both you and your extremely loving husband to, from time to time, when it's necessary, completely avoid one another. Sinclair, are we done?
I'll get that. Thank you.
Elena!
Tina!
Elena found out.
Yeah, I know. She called.
Oh, God, did she tell?
No, she didn't tell anybody else. Come on in.
This is getting crazy.
Yeah, isn't reality a bitch?
I'm glad you think this is so funny.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen Elena's face when she saw the Grand Sofia de Satsanello dishing out fish eggs. You want some coffee?
Everything in my life's a big joke to you, right?
No, it's just that it's always been a game.
A game?
Yeah. And somebody was bound to find out sooner or later, right? So what's the big deal?
You don't get it, do you? But how could you know what it's like to want something this bad? Everything's been handed to you on a silver platter.
Oh, well, excuse me, Cinderella, but I happen to work
Oh,
for
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting. Tell me, how many movie reviews did you have to write for the East No-Ho-Nowhere Free Press to pay the rent on this place, huh?
You don't know what the...
Or maybe you make a bundle playing errand boy for St. Clair. Or maybe, just maybe, Mommy keeps writing you those checks. We make sure our Dawson is properly taken care of, don't we, darling?
Well, I always figured you for a street fighter. Anyway, thanks for dropping by. And the lock sticks a little bit. Each step of my life was planned out ahead of time. Friends, schools, career. I know what it's like to want to be someone else. I like to listen in on the couples coming out of that Chinese restaurant on the corner. I've heard some pretty amazing things.
I do that, too.
Yeah? Really? Gotta love this neighborhood. Smell that?
What?
Come on, don't you smell that? I mean, you know, what is that? It's like a teriyaki marinara salsa sauerkraut.
Maybe with a little hint of gefilte fish.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Sure I am. We got one of these over at Deli. I call it our front porch. I remember this one party my parents were having. I was like 6 or something, I don't know. And it felt like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was bundled up in my bedclothes out on the fire escape so I could hear into the living room. Like there was laughing and music, and finally I couldn't stand it. I had to, go and take a look. So we sneak back in the house, and I go down the hallway, and I peek around, and there's no one there. I mean, all the guests had gone home. It's just my mom and Pop, slow dancing in the kitchen, giggling and howling like a couple of teenagers.
So what'd you do?
Ran back to my room and started crying.
Crying?
Well, yeah, I mean, I thought they were nuts or something. I was, little. I was scared. I don't know. I didn't know that they were...
In love.
that.
Gina, wait a second.
That was stupid of me. No, that was stupid of you.
Hey.
Stupid.
Are you feeling dizzy?
No.
Me too.
I need some air.
Well, I think let's go check your heart. Is it pounding?
Open this door.
Wait, lightheaded, nauseous, sweats? Hey, I can recommend this.
Don't.
Gina, come on. Gina, don't go. Be careful. Gina, don't go. Gina. I dream of Gina with a light brown hair.
Shut up!
Oh, wow. Dawson. The papers, please.
In my jacket. You know, I think the expression head over heels comes from just this posture.
Actually, your heels are over your head.
You know what I mean. Listen, finding out you're just crazy about someone.
Or just crazy. Are these any good?
Prime New York real estate. Who's the victim?
You don't pay to get involved.
You know, I'm surprised you're not standing on your head, Sinclair. Isn't tomorrow the big night? Just you and the Contessa. Aren't you excited?
Very.
Mr. Everett,
Yes, Karen?
Mrs. Hewitt is here.
Palmer, what's she doing here?
Ask her to wait.
Sweetheart, why does your secretary always treat me as though...
Palmer, sweetheart.
Dawson, I was just...
Palmer just came by for me to look over some of her real estate papers, that's all.
We always did admire her real estate.
Dawson, this really is none of your business.
You're right, I'm sorry. You know, I've forgotten. When was your husband due back from the Saud?
That's enough, Dawson?
No matter. I'm a bit shocked at you, though, big brother. I mean, being so in love with the Contessa and all. What a fool. So those properties I scouted, they're for the Contessa? Or perhaps her papa?
That's ridiculous.
You never cared about her at all, did you? You're just using her like you used me.
Used you? It's your job. Not that you ever did it very well.
Sinclair.
Oh, he's right. It was Gina.
What?
I quit. Get yourself another gopher.
Oh, that's a laugh. What do you do without the family's helping hand?
Whatever I have to. Have a good time, Sinclair. You deserve everything the Contessa has to offer you.
Vinny, listen. The party's tomorrow night. I got a dress. I got Helena's gift. Everything's worked out except for one little thing.
This could never happen. When am I going to run across a deer on Fifth Avenue? See, they got situations in here that could never happen.
I need you to get me into the Contessa's hotel room.
Another situation that'll never happen.
Vinny! I want tomorrow night to be special. I'm going to make it the most romantic night of Sinclair's life.
Then what? You're going to sweet-walk your villa in Rome?
Then I'll kill the Contessa off. I'll contract some rare disease. What? He'll never see me again. It'll be such sweet sadness for him. Kind of like Ally McGraw in Love Story.
You're screwy, you know that?
You got her luggage in.
They asked me to bring that stuff in.
Hide me in the trunk.
What is this? I Love Lucy?
Then you think of something. What?
Remember how I got me and Marty Polo in the Madonna's dressing room?
Huh?
It's a lousy idea, Gina.
I kind of like it. It's got that summer stock feel to it. Like Judy Garland. Come on, kids, what do you say? Let's save the Contessa.
Lloyd, I knew Judy Garland. Judy Garland was a friend of mine. You are no Judy Garland.
Margot, come on. All you gotta do is play my personal secretary. To lend some authority.
You know, we should all wear dark glasses. All the bodyguards, they wear dark glasses. I've got some necklaces in wardrobe we could check out. Fabulous fakes.
We've got silver service and props.
Oh, it's all so easy, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
Well, just once, I wish the heavens would open up and drop something rich and elegant at my feet.
Come on, Margot. Loosen up before something tears. Huh?
Okay.
I've got a weapon here.
Just remember, Margot and I'll do all the talking. Lefty, you just have that one Italian line. We really must hurry, Contessa. Dimmi.
Dovremmo veramente sbrigarci, signorina Contessa.
Good. Bene.
This better run smooth, Gina. I got to pick up at Newark in an hour.
I can't do accents.
You're Puerto Rican. You already have an accent.
Just say sí or no.
I can do that.
Vinny, are you listening?
Yeah, shoot.
All right, you're going up a steep grade, single lane. You meet a driver coming downhill in the opposite direction. Who has the right of way?
You don't look good in double-breasted. It makes me look boxy. You look fine. Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I going to go up a steep hill in Manhattan?
Just answer the question, Vinny.
Okay, I got the right of way.
Why?
I got the bigger car.
Vinny, watch!
Watch it, jerk! Hey, moron! Check out page 56, huh? You should have yelled. We didn't weep, you animal.
Hey, Vinny, try not to kill us before we get to the hotel, okay?
I'm the only one in this whole city that reads that thing, and I don't have a license.
I thought you were just renewing.
Don't worry about it. Hey! Watch where you're going! Sorry.
All right, everybody ready? Now remember, just act like I own the place.
Vinny,
Yo,
86 to pick up at Newark.
what's up?
Remember that Contessa with all those trunks you hauled?
Yeah?
She's at JFK. Pick her up.
Now?
Yeah, now.
Just keep her away as long as you can.
How?
They'll think of something.
Dovremmo veramente sbrigarci.
Sì.
Good evening. The Contessa Sofia di Sarzanella to check in, please.
Ah, yes. Welcome. We have the Contessa's personal belongings in storage, as instructed. I'll have them sent up right now. All I'll need is a signature. There.
Certainly. Signorina Contessa.
Thank you. And of course, I'll just need to check the Contessa's passport.
Dovremmo veramente sbrigarci, signorina Contessa.
Sì.
I beg your pardon?
Ho degli appuntamenti. Come mai questo ritardo?
Forgive me, but with the room prepaid, it's for the Contessa's own security. I am sure you understand. I must insist.
Of course. Signorina Contessa. In your handbag, Contessa. Handbag?
Thank you.
Margot, that was brilliant. Where did you cut out your yearbook picture? Ivan did the rest. With his past, he's had to learn some interesting skills. Hey, you're not the only one who prepares for a role, girlfriend.
Mr. De Niro, how many times were you planning on using your one line?
No one told me my cue, okay?
Excuse me, your lowness. We have work to do. Okay, Lefty, Floyd, Carlos, let's move.
On this side. This side. Lefty over there.
You drive like an old woman. Party. I'm hungry. I want to get back to my room.
Hungry? I can recommend a great place.
You can recommend nothing. You think I eat alone in public?
I think you eat alone, period.
What? Do not be contumelious. See, I speak the good English. Bestia ignorante.
And Gina, you owe me big. Oh, dear. In my haste to accommodate you by driving too fast, I seem to have blown a red light.
Oh, now they stop you, yes?
Worse than that. See, I don't have a license, and when that cop finds out, he's gonna haul me in. I could radio ahead to another driver, but it's gonna take hours to sort it all out.
Bet you. Stupido!
License and registration. Vinny. Hey, you? Marty? Marty Polo? Vinny, man, it's been forever. Yeah. Marty, listen. I was really hauling it, wasn't I? Hey, how's Gina and your mom and pop? Great, but I was moving like a bat out of... Man, look at you. Fancy uniform, big car. But 15 miles per hour. Hey, don't worry about it. What about the red light? Listen, we're gonna call it even. I owe you for that night you got me into Madonna's dressing room. Remember that? You don't owe me nothing, Marty. Listen, I know you're in a rush. I'm gonna let you get out of here. But, say to the family for me, okay?
Drive on!
Wow! I can't believe this. Oh, it's so beautiful, you guys. Thank you.
It's up to you now, kid. Good luck, Chiquita.
Thanks, Carlos.
Give him hell, Harriet.
No vichyssoise on the duds. Got it?
Yeah, I know.
I'll be thinking about you, Gina.
Thanks, Margot. Oh, God. Just one thing. Holy.
Where are we?
Gosh, I think we're lost.
I see. This is another little game you play. Listen to me, you big ignorant bull, you stupid oaf. I wish to go to Manhattan.
And I wish you'd go to Manhattan, too. See if I could find our way out of this.
See that you do. I want to eat.
Huh?
Just a minute.
For the Contessa.
Oh, how beautiful. What are you doing here?
I'm on the way to the party.
Great. I'll see you there.
No, we have to talk about us.
There is no us. You just kissed me is all.
And I felt like I did when I was a kid, when you rubbed your socks on the carpet and you touched something metal.
How romantic. Anyway, I hardly remember the kiss.
I could jog your memory.
Go rub your socks on the carpet.
Wait! Gina, you can't go through with this.
Why's that?
Sinclair's having an affair. With Palmer.
He doesn't give a damn about you.
I don't believe it.
It's the truth. He's using you.
You'd say anything, wouldn't you? Can't believe how low you can sink.
He thinks you're loaded. He just wants to land the Contessa's father.
You know, you just can't stand that something could be perfectly romantic between two people, can you? But I don't expect you to understand because you're cynical and crass.
I am nuts about you. Is that cynical? I can't sleep at night thinking about you. Is that crass?
Please go away. Yes. Sinclair. But of course. Just give me 5 minutes. I am having trouble getting something out of my hair. Bien. Ciao. Sinclair's on his way up. Please go.
I do know something about romance, despite what you think. Yours won't have a happy ending.
Oh?
No, how could it? In your romances, everyone dies in the end.
Sinclair will be here any minute.
Gina, romance doesn't have to be doomed. You give this up tonight, and we live happily ever after. The end.
I'm not giving it up. And certainly not for you.
You're gonna have to choose between a real human being...
Oh, an ultimatum?
...or some imaginary lover, which Sinclair could never be for you. You don't love him. And he certainly doesn't love you.
Wrong. It's you I don't even like. Just get out of my life now.
Fine. Live your life like an old movie. I'll see you at the party, Contessa.
You know, you can try to make the best of this instead of griping all night.
I will do what I like. I will gripe all night if I choose.
Fine, gripe away. At least you got a better view than I do.
Oh, Fredo, io ho fame e mi danno un autista senza cervello. Incredibile.
Ow!
You have good self. I'm so very happy. Ha-ha! I laughed at you with the whole of my mouth. Did you hear me?
I hear. I hear.
Sinclair. Thank you for waiting. But how nice you look.
How can you grow more lovely each time we meet?
Grazie. You are too kind. Come, sit with me. I tell all the servants to leave. We have time for a toast, no?
Of course. This is lovely. You shouldn't have.
This is nothing. I have it sent from the kitchen.
Aha!
You fix.
I fix. What?
You look like a minky.
A minky, huh? It's real funny. Maybe I should have cut myself, huh? You'd have loved that.
Pecchio maiale!
Oh,
che
come
cosa mi hai
on.
combinato?
Come on, you just got a little breeze.
Porcaccione, maleducato! Come ieri, maiale! Dove?
It doesn't. Ascoltami, mia fiziata, bambina, e ascoltami bene.
What, you?
Non so come tu te la cavi a parlare così in Italia, ma in questo paese dovreste ingentilirti subito. Capisci?
No one speaks to me like that.
Yeah, well, somebody should.
How do you know Italian?
My grandpa taught me, and he taught me manners, too, up to a point, which is what you need to learn, lady. I've been under that hood half the night, and I've had it. Get back in the car.
Ah, my purse!
Relax, it's already dead. Now, I'll take you to your lousy hotel, but I don't want to hear another peep out of you, or your ratty dog.
caviar is all.
Oh?
No matter. I'm glad we're alone because, Sophia, I've never been able to hide my feelings. I want you to have this.
Oh, Sinclair.
Would you mind waiting? Lipstick.
Oh, sorry.
Good evening.
Very lovely.
Oh, my brother.
Relax, kid. You look like $1 million.
Close.
I'm serious. You look gorgeous. Now listen to me. Good luck tonight. And remember, do the Everett name proud, my dear. Mwah.
Excuse me, Contessa. How lovely. Morgan. Hello.
Buonasera. A pleasure.
Elena, look at her. Darling, I want you to study the Contessa tonight. One can always recognize true breeding.
Can one? Well, aren't you going to go to her?
She made her choice.
Don't give up on her.
She gave up on me.
No, she didn't, you knucklehead. You need to be more assertive. Whisk her away.
I do not whisk, and I don't care.
So, you make any new friends in there?
Uffa.
While I was waiting, well, anyway, here.
Thank you. No, please. I hate to eat alone.
You dunk.
Forgive me. I'm very hungry.
Say, Contessa, you, like Italian food?
I'm so dizzy. I'm floating.
Sophia, I've never met anybody like you.
Tell me.
So beautiful, so intelligent, and yet,
What?
forgive me, but as confident as you and your father must be, New York can be a very difficult place to do business. And perhaps I'm being presumptuous, but I would consider it a great honor if you would let me accompany you.
Accompany me?
On your tour of the city. As you mentioned at dinner, your father's looking to buy properties here.
Actually, it was you who mentioned it.
Was it? In any case, I know some ideal sites. We could inspect them together. And, of course, we would still have time for other things.
Debutante. Why isn't she home yet?
Well, it's 9 o'clock.
What's wrong with the life she's got here?
She's young. She's dreaming.
Oh, dreaming is right. The day one of my kids comes home with some blue blood.
Ma? Huh? Meet the Contessa Sophia di Sarcinello. We're hungry.
This side to speak of.
Yes, well, there's one in Tribeca. There's another one in Midtown and a third one in the Village.
You seem to have it all worked out.
They are incredible offerings. Great dollar value for your father's company. I only have your well-being in mind.
Real estate.
I just want you to think of me as much as I think of you. That's why I gave you the choker. Think of me when you wear it. And Miller and Gilbert, of course.
Oh, what a fool I've been.
But how could you know where the best locations would be? That's why... What happened to your Italian accent?
It's rented like the rest of her outfit.
What?
Homer, she's a first-class fraud, Mrs. Everett.
I knew you were fake from day one.
Palmer, chill.
Helena, hush.
Is this true? Vanity Fair doesn't lie.
What is the meaning of this?
What's going on? Who are you?
Gina Leonarda Nardino of Brooklyn. Who the hell are all of you?
Aren't you gonna go after her?
Family first, dear. Sinclair, you all right?
My God. To be humiliated by some blue-collar bitch.
That wasn't humiliation. This is humiliation.
Dawson!
Dawson? Tell Elena I'm sorry I ruined things for her.
She'll be all right.
I called Margot and she's coming to pick me up.
As long as you're okay.
Dawson? You were right all along, about us, I mean. The night you kissed me, my heart was pounding too, and I was dizzy and lightheaded and nauseous just like you. I'm sorry I hurt you.
Gina, look at me.
I can't because you're just so sweet and I know you and you're just trying to say something to make me feel better.
No, I'm not. You're a butthead.
Huh?
Yeah. You almost lost the one man who really loves you.
Did you say almost lost?
Would you like to dance?
I'll probably just cripple you.
That's all right. I'm wearing my steel-cap wingtip.
Miss Pennell Whitney. And next, the daughter of Mrs. Wallace Eden Everett, the Contessa Margareta Vincenta de Messina.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah. But no teriyaki marinara salsa and rib smell hitting your nose in this neighborhood.
Kind of a dull place if you think about it.
But I'll bet there's some cannoli left at the Nardinos.
Yeah?
What's the matter? You're not hungry?
More!
More!
I'll be right back, Ivan. Now behave yourself.
Oh,
What's wrong?
I don't know.
I'll get someone.
No, stay with me. Judging by the music I hear in my head, it's too late for me anyway. Isn't it ironic that the man you should finally realize you love should die so tragically at the last? At the last.
No, you don't. I want you alive.
Thank you, God.
Tomorrow, the network that brought you The Simpsons in living color and 90210 is breaking ground in a whole new neighborhood, South Central. The Los Angeles Times calls it very funny, heroically good, and TV Guide says South Central is cutting edge in its combination of humor and heartbreak. Don't miss the premiere of the provocative new series, South Central, tomorrow at 8, 7 Central, followed by all new episodes of Rock and Front Page. It all happens tomorrow on Fox.